Part 3, Pashas Balak, Sefer Bamidbar in Likutei Torah, das Samach Zayin Amud Gimel, Part 3. We spoke yesterday that the Yidden coming from the level of Almin Sesimin de Leis Gallion, from level of hidden worlds which are not revealed, and we explained that the Malachim have names because their source comes from the letters that creates them, from Dvar Hashem, and the Yidden are coming from the level of Machshava. The difference between Machshava and Dibur, by a person is thinking thoughts to himself, and speech reveals what Tzidden. In words, you have division of each part is separate by different letter, and the combination of letters different words, but that comes from the external part. They're just revealing what is inside. The Yidden, however, come from the level of Machshava, and therefore they do not have a name. And the fact that a person has a name is only once in the Neshama in the Guf. But when it is in its source, there's no names whatsoever. And this is what it says, Echad Aya Avram, that before the Neshama comes to the world, is completely one with the Eibishter. And this is the level that the 600,000 people were connected and completely one in Adam Rishon, in the level of Echad, with no division before him. We're now in Eis Beis. And after all of these things, we can understand the greatness that the Neshama have by coming into this physical world and this physical body. Since when it was in its source connected to Hashem, it was a level of Machshava, the level of Almin Sesimin, which is higher than the level of Shem, higher than the world of speech and letters and division. But it says, Yached levavi leyira shmecha, unite my heart to fear Hashem. And also in davening, in Birkas Havaselam we say, V'yached levavenu. What does that mean? The concept is reusa de liba, the desire of the heart, and there's two levels. There's the external level and the internal level. The level of Pnimis HaRatzon and Chitzonis HaRatzon, the Pnimis HaLav and Chitzonis HaLav. And at the level which is Ava Rabba, a tremendous love to Hashem, it's higher than understanding and higher than any concept that a person can reach by itself. It's a Vedas Matana, a present that Hashem gives a person to have tremendous love to Hashem. And the external part of the heart, that comes from understanding, is bein in begadlus Hashem, contemplating the greatness of Hashem, each one according to his level that he can reach to. And that comes from his understanding. That is how much is awakening the heart. And it's understood that similar to the same thing as a person awakening his heart to love Hashem, there's a level which is opposite of Kedusha, opposite of holiness, also exists. There's connecting and to have love to other things. As the Pasuk says, a person has desires and that separates him from Hashem. Because he has sweetness and enjoyment and the pleasure in this physical world, and that pulls him away. And this is the level of the Beinani. A person, most people can reach that level that they are in the middle, that they have the fights between the desires of the physical world and the desire of godliness. And when one succeeds, the other one falls. But the Ava, which is the internal of the hearts, Pnimis HaLav, the inner hearts, which is higher than understanding, comes only as a present. And in that level, there's no other side. There's no opposing side for it. There's no zelumazeh against the Pnimis HaLav. Because this is the level of Yechidah. And in that part, there's nothing that can go against it. That the Neshama has only one desire to the Eibishter. And there's nothing like it in the world, only the love to the Eibishter, which is by Yidden, Am Kreve, And it says, Ki am kshe'erefu v'salachta, because we are stubborn in the love and desire to the Eibusher, higher than understanding, therefore the Eibusher is going to give us slicha and mechila. We'll continue with Hashem tomorrow.